Alright, hello everybody, Cool Cat Terrier, bringing you guys the hotness, and I hope you guys are ready because I have a very special treat for you guys today. I just got myself a brand new chair. I'm gonna do the unboxing and the build for you guys so you guys can go ahead and see, what it's like. Don't worry, I'm not gonna show you the whole build process, but you can at least get the highlights of it, and we'll check out this new chair. And this is what we got here going on. We have Secret Lab. There you go, you guys. I got the Mega Soft Weave. I wanted to have some fabric this time instead of like that fake leather material. And I went with the cookies and cream coloring there. So this is what we're going to be checking out today. So this is my old chair that I've been, whoop, my thing's moving. The old chair that I've been working with. I have this Techni Sport here. Now I've had this chair for 5 years. Forgive me for I'm holding the camera, so it's going to be around. Had this chair for 5 years and it's treated me very, very well. I'm not angry about this chair at all, outside the fact that, after 5 years, the wear and tear has gotten pretty severe. I started taping it in the back here because the material was ripping. So I ended up taping it to try to prevent it from continuing, but I couldn't stop it. So like you can see, the stuff is ripped here. All of the seat cushion is all completely torn. See, like it's just like hanging off here. The whole lining is gone. This is the bare cushion, and then here's the handle. The handle actually ripped in half, you guys. So I had to tape it. Kind of tell like it kind of like ripped right here. Yeah, so like it ripped here, right? And it went all the way across the actual thing. So it was like flopping almost in 2 pieces. I ended up having to tape that together just so I could still have an armrest. So it's time, my friends, to retire the Techni Sport, and we're gonna try out Secret Lab this time around. Because I've heard nothing but good things about this company. So I really wanted to check it out. So stick around, give me a second, and we'll get the unboxing started. Alright, here we have the very large package. Now, the shipping label said that the package weighed about 75 pounds. Looking at a pretty hefty box. Alright, if I was to flip it up, pretty big box. Alright, it's a big box. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how the packaging looks and all that good stuff. Alright, so we got that all cut open. You open up the first 2 flaps. Tilt this so you guys can see. So when you open it up, alright, so when you open it up, this is what you first see. They have some cautionary steps on here for you to follow. Okay, so basically they're just warning you to avoid the reclining lever for the backrest. So that it's a hand pinching safety hazard right now until they have the thing fully assembled. Once you open it up further, then they go ahead and they have a nice little insert here that says, "Congratulations, you are now the owner of a brand new Secret Lab chair. You are just steps away from your ultimate seating experience. Flip this sheet over and you will find a quick start guide assembling your Secret Lab chair. We highly recommend checking out our assembly video as well for more detailed visual instruction." Go. So here's a little reveal. Packaging. Right there. Trying to be careful. I don't want anything to fall out. I'm not going to want to set this back down. So here they have a nice little envelope with all the information and stuff that will be in there. Pretty nicely put together. And on the back of that insert, like they said, flip it over, right? You'll see they have all of your directions right there. So nice big pictures. That'll make it easy for a lot of people who definitely, may struggle with assembly. I know sometimes you'll get like the pieces of paper and it's just text, or the pictures are real small. So this is actually a very, very nice guide. So nicely done. Right, then we have foam here. There you have it. This is the chair packaged inside the box. Pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the box back down the way it's supposed to be so I can carefully remove the chair without damage. Now we can remove the chair from the box. You may want to have a second person with you to help you with this because it is pretty heavy. But definitely, I would recommend at least a assembly buddy just to help with the heavy lifting and Fortunately, I am by myself, so I'll do my best. All right, so we have a nice, bubble wrap on here. I can see the base of the chair is right there. I'm going to just try to set this aside carefully. Right. That is now out all in one piece. I turn the box now. This is all that's left inside. See where the chair used to be. And then we have some sections here with the rest of the accessories and things that are going to go with the chair. Very, very nice packaging. Very, very good foam in here that's going to, help protect it when it gets shipped to you. So you shouldn't have to have any worries about it being damaged on the way to you. All right, let's get all the parts out. All right, I am back. I got the big box out of the way, and now I'm going to show you what was in the little side pockets. First things first, they have the lifting lever mechanism that they warned us about. You got to be careful about handling it. Keep your hands out of it and all that good stuff. Once you take the bubble wrap off, this is what it looks like. Fresh out of the pack. Safety little sticker there. This will get mounted to the chair, and you'll have like your levers, all your good stuff right here. This is probably one of the heaviest pieces that you're going to have. All right, and now we have the last piece that was inside the box, which was a smaller box. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to check, see what's all in here. I imagine it would be the seat cushions possibly, but those might be wrapped up in the actual chair itself. What you see when you first open it up, you a list of all the contents that are inside the box. And here we have the Allen key, screws and washers, the reversible Phillips hex screw bit, and a magnetic screwdriver handle. And we have some wheels, side covers, your multi-tilt only lever handles, and some hydraulic pistons and are all what's in this. But it looks like when you open it further, all the nice little wheels have. Now, are plastic. They're just your plastic wheels. Those right back inside here for the moment. I don't need to put wheels on just yet. Our side covers. We're going to end up snapping on here to cover up some of the screws, I'm sure. that back in. And then underneath, take that insert out. And underneath, you'll see nicely packaged. Try with the lighting. We have toolkit. Here we have the kit right there. Check that out. Nice little packaging for that. I like that. Usually when you open up boxes, you end up getting all the tools and stuff, usually in like a plastic bag or something like that. It's a nice little case. Just have your different levers. You have the sleeve that goes over the rod that lifts here. You have the actual suspension right here. There is suspension. Check that out. There you go. There's all of the components. All right, once you get the backrest of the chair pulled out from the big bundle, you can finally see the other parts that are within. Have a little head pillow right here. I don't know if you can see it without me taking the plastic off just yet, but here it is. They have their branding stitched on, which is nice. Pillow, head aside. Have the lumbar pillow right here, which looks really nice. I'll have the Omega. We'll see better once I get the plastic off, but you have the Omega stitching for that branding all right there on the chair. So. This is what I was looking for. The base of the chair. Then you go ahead and then you'll have the actual seat of the chair. More caution about stuff and not to touch certain things because they're definitely, safety first. All right, so let's go ahead and start unpackaged. And here's the base of the chair, and I'm very happy because this is a metal one. My old chair, plastic, so I'm very pleased to have a higher quality one made out of metal. Foam here to keep it from getting scratched up. Place the wheelbase upside down, drop the phone, and insert the wheels. Alright, so we have our little insert here, our wheels. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put these on. I think they just pop in. Push until I hear that little click. On. Hopefully I have them on secure. There's the wheels. Put over. They're not falling out, so far so good, right? So that's step 2. It says to turn the wheelbase the right side up and insert the hydraulic piston. Slide the hydraulic sleeve over. So I got sleeve right here and the piston right here. Set this right. That. Put right over the top like so. Step 3. It says remove the 4 M8 screws that are pre-installed in the backrest. And so it says to either use the screwdriver or the M. Alright, so let's go and grab the backrest. And then move this aside. So here is the backrest within the packaging. You can open this. Whoop. It does say it's been inspected and sealed for freshness. Now, take the beautiful chair out of packaging. Alright, and here is backrest. Very, very nice fabric. I really, really like this. All of this is stitched on. Nice. Feels great. Spin this around. Sides. Here they're talking about screws they want me to remove. Here's the back of the chair, of the backrest of the chair. We have zippers here and here. Contact Secret Lab, maybe go on their website and find out. In the event something does happen and you end up getting a spill or something on your chair, look up your care instructions properly treating the fabric. Like I said, I do not want to say that it is indeed machine washable. It may not be. I do know that since I do see the zippers here, that tells me that it is meant to easily take it off if you need to. Okay, so that's the backrest. Alright, so they wanted me to remove these screws. 4 screws, 2 on each side. Let me lay this down on the foam to keep this from getting dirty, scratched up. They said to use one of their tools, but it's actually loose enough to where I can just unscrew it with my finger. Move them by hand. Came out easily. I did not need to use any tools. Those two. Now I will flip and get to the other side. I have 2 more right here. Step 3 complete. Step 4. Lay this down. Even show you. Got all the directions right here. Now we're going to step 4, which says slide the backrest bracket on the right side down onto the right recline bracket until it stops. Insert the screws that you just removed from the backrest only halfway. Alright, so now we have the actual seat of the chair. So we're going to go ahead, I'm going to remove the plastic off of this. Remember, it does clearly say in very big, bold red lettering, do not touch the backrest reclining lever while removing from box and until backrest is securely installed. Do not touch this stuff. Alright? Here's the seat. Once you have it out of the plastic, it clearly says to not remove this insert until you have everything securely installed. So we're going to leave this on. Follow directions. Front here, you got your, these are really, really nice shoulder, like armrests here. They're nice and wide, whereas the ones on my old chair were a lot more narrow than these. So I do like that. If you rotate this, how it looks underneath. Have the screws holding on the armrest part. Now I get to slide these parts into the other part of the chair. Protective plastic coverings off of inserts for those brackets. That on the right hand side it slides in. The left hand side does not have the guiding slide. It's flat, so you don't have to worry about it. That makes it easier to get it on. My old chair actually had to slide both sides in, and it made it difficult. So now we gotta put the screws in, and it said to only do it halfway. Keep note that I did not fully tighten these on either side. I just twisted them about halfway in. Step 5, push the left recline bracket up to align with the screw holes on the left. And I already did this step 2. Put it halfway so you can still jiggle it to get the other one. I kind of did step 4 and 5 together. Now that we have them on and they're aligned, now we can use the Allen key. Here's the toolkit now that I have it out of the pack. I have the screwdriver piece, and you can either do the actual Phillips screwdriver or you can do the hex screwdriver in, so I can have the hex key. I have a nice little handle. Otherwise, I mean, they do have, an extended Allen wrench if you really need to use the Allen key. And that went in quite nicely. I really like the handle that they gave for this. Usually, when you order things that need to be assembled, just get the Allen keys, and they're small a lot of the times, and they're just not nice to handle. This is nice quality, so thank you, Secret Lab, for giving us some nice tools to assemble this with. Just making them nice and snug. I'm not cranking on them just yet. In case something needs to be adjusted, I can still undo it before I make them nice. Alright, nice and snug. Now move on to 6. All the magnetic side cover. Over the backrest bracket, magnets will snap them in place. With the wheels, pull these little beautiful things out. Come right here. Magnets here on the back. Magnets in. Look, you can shape. Like that, nice little slide in. Way easier than my other chair. So I am, so far with this assembly, I am very pleased. Compared to Technosport, assembly is way easier. I'm not having to use, muscle power to hold pieces together and try to get things on. So this is very, very well designed for those that want an easy assembly. Okay. Now that we have those nicely snapped on, step 7 says remove the recline strap. Alright. That safety strap is now removed, and now you can clearly see that recline lever that they were worried about people getting their hands pinched. Using the Phillips screwdriver, remove the red screw located inside the hole on the right recline cover. Screwdriver end. Look for the red screw. We have it labeled. It's the only screw that's right here. There it. Nice little thread is moved. Step 8, which says lift the chair, gently set it facing downward. Okay, inside that crease for the moment. Now carefully flip this over. Brings us at 9. It says attach the multi-tilt mechanism to the bottom of the seat base using 4 M8 screws. Gave us the extra screws right there. The mechanism is in the correct direction. This is the mechanism they are referring to. Going to be assembling this. Sticker should be bottom. Make sure the sticker is down the bottom side. Would just put it on just like so. Lace it right over the holes that are already drilled. Is in by hand just to hold it in place so it's not sliding around on you. Okay. Make sure I have it lined up nice before I tighten it. Alright, now we'll go ahead and I'm going to tighten that in. So I'm going to rotate this back to the hex. Tighten it. Okay. Alright, so then step 10. Line up the grooves inside the lever handles with the notches and insert until it clicks in. Our lovely little handles are identical. And these are going to be attaching rods right here. It going down. Corner of the image, pointed down. Okay? Clicks and okay. Slipped on, but I didn't hear it click. So it seems like it's clicked in because I can't yank it back off. I didn't hear it click, but do the same for the other side. Alright, and clicked in. Now we have handles. The levers are now attached. All right, step 11, my friends. Lift up the assembled wheelbase and insert the hydraulic piston into the socket of the tilt. There's this area right up here on the top. Not this big, like, looking like knob piece, but above that, there's like a hole here. Kind of looks like a hitch. If you think about like attaching like a hitch on a truck, go ahead and you sort of attach this. Make sure the sleeve doesn't fall off. Hold it. Okay, so I have it resting inside the spot right there. This says to put it into the socket. It doesn't say anything about it needing to click or anything like that. And then it says to step 12 is to carefully tilt the chair upwards while holding the wheelbase. Flip it over. So we gotta just flip it over and hold this to make sure it doesn't pop back off. I'm going to slowly just tilt it. Don't have to lift. Slide this forward to keep it on foam. Careful. Get it to base. Rolling as I carefully down. Okay. Now we have the chair upright. Whew. Now we should be able to safely use the levers to adjust the back of the chair. Have additional steps here for the usage. The lever here is your backrest recline switch. You can adjust your armrests. There's a little lever right in this side here. You click it and you can raise and lower your armrest right there. And then you have a little button on the inside. Click in, and then you can actually slide it in and out this way as well. Oh, I see. A little shiny button right in here. Click that in, and then it rotates. So you can rotate your angle, slide it in and out depending on how much space you would need. Comfortably sit there. Then they'll up and down. There you go. That is a very, very nice design. I really, really like that. On my old Techni sport chair, it would just click. Just move it without lever, like any buttons or anything. So it would rotate by just clicking it. So, and I really dislike that because there'll be times I'll be, resting my arm and I would move, and it would rotate with the movement of my wrist and my arm. So this one, it locks it in. You actually have to push the button in to get it to do that. So this is a much better design compared to my 5-year-old Techni. Now, keep in mind that's an old, discontinued model. They do have newer models. So I don't want anyone to go on the assumption that all their chairs are like that. Okay? Because their updated models may be different. Okay? I haven't looked at their newer models. So you would have to do research. So far, comparing the 2020 model for this Omega chair, my 5-year-old Techni sport chair, there are some very, very good differences in design that I really, really like. Assembly, much easier. Like the way that the mechanisms are with the buttons and the levers. For the armrest, I like that the armrest is wider. So I really like that, and I like this fabric. Really didn't want to deal with that fake leather that rips off. Wanted fabric, and looks really nice. I'm really, really happy with it. And then you have that weird knob on the base here. We had been, you guys, what's that for? Well, that one is the tilt tension adjustment. You turn that clockwise to loosen the rocking tension of the chair, and then anti-clockwise to tighten it. Adjust according to your weight. So, we'll go ahead and tweak all that later. Have your armrest adjustment. The distance between armrests can be adjusted. Just loosen the screws at the bottom and move to the desired position, then tighten secure. So underneath, they already had these already pre-installed. You can loosen those screws on the underneath here that are holding on your armrest, and you can slide those to adjust, make the adjustments you need, and then just very nice too. If you a little bit more room between where you're sitting and how far out your armrests are, you can extend those out more if you so choose. Have the lumbar adjustment, which I don't have because I don't have the Titan model. But if you do get the Titan model of the chair, you will have a special turning knob over on like this side that you would turn. That would adjust the lumbar of the back of the chair. You have switch on this side. The right hand side switch is your height. Lift the chair up and down. And the one on the left handed side is your unlock and your lock. That is for locking and unlocking the tilt mechanism. Okay. That covers everything on the chair. So let me go ahead and put in it. So there's like these little loose strands of fabric that are there, so kind of like lint pulling off, but no rips or tears. It's got nice stitching. Kind of feels kind of like suede. Here, this part of the fabric feels like suede compared to this feels kind of more like the kind of fabric you would have on like some car seats. Overall, quite nice. Let me go ahead and sit on it and get that to adjust it to it the way I like, and then we will add the pillows, and then we can get a closer look up of the chair, zoom in with the camera and all that. You have the switch on your left hand side flat, like pulled up. You can then, tilt it so you can rocking chair if you want, I guess. And if you flip it, the switch down, so that way it's pointing to the floor. Now it's locked in. See, now it won't move. Right? So that's how that works. Just backrest, posture. Sitting in it right now. Move these out. And I feel like my elbows are hitting this. So I would need, for me personally, I would have to go in and loosen these and extend these out a little. Because otherwise I'm kind of hitting my chair to press these in. So I need to extend out a little. Mine are tucked in. Depending on the size of you, you would need to make your adjustments accordingly. So yes, I'll go ahead and I will adjust these. Be good to go on that front. All right, there you have it, my friends. That was the full unboxing and the assembly. I'm going to do a quick walk around so you can see things close up in better detail now that we have it all put together. All right, so here you can see the lovely stitching of the branding there. Here's the Omega. Got the lovely cookie cream color. I think it looks fantastic. You'll see they even have the year. Right. They even will have the year of the chair stitched right on there, so you always remember what model you got, which is quite nice. Look at the actual of the chair. Here's the, forgive me, I'm trying to do this here. So here's the inside button I had mentioned before. Put that in, and that allows you to rotate it side to side. And then you have a button right here to slide this in and out. And then if I rotate this around, if you look on the top, they'll have their actual logo engraved into there. You can't really see it. There you go. This angle, you can see that the logo is engraved into there. This side, the little lever here, the one that you click to raise and lower your armrest. Have a little plate right down here. Sliding lever. Bracket that we snapped on. This is the one that was just a magnet. Came on quite nicely. Back of the chair. Nicely stitched. Zippers here. Like I said, they have a tag on here. I'm going to need to remove this. I have this nice patch that you can check out. Overall, I do like the quality of the chair. Definitely feels more comfortable sitting in it than my old one, since it's pretty wore out. Let me go ahead and get the pillows put on. Okay, let me go ahead and let's get the pillows added so you can see the look of it. Ooh. This has that nice fleece, kind of like suede, kind of like feel. Feels nice. All nicely stitched on there too. Adjustments here. Now, I actually ended up removing the headrest pillow and the lumbar pillow on my old Technisport chair because the overall design of them were not very comfortable. Lumbar pillow, my old chair was like quarter, like a small little pillow. This is double the size, and it's got the nice little like groove to kind of match the shape of your back. So, nice pillow. It's got the shaping set there right in there. If you need that, you're good to go. Quite nice. There we have it. The 2020 Omega Soft Weave model chair, the cookies and cream color, fully assembled, in all of its beautiful glory right there. Thank you so much for watching me put this together. Super simple to do. I absolutely love this chair. I will, if you guys have any questions about it, go ahead and hit me up on Twitter. Look up Cool Cat Terry. Send me some messages, or message me on YouTube, or catch me live on Twitch. And we'll go ahead and we will use this chair. I will give an update, after, a couple of weeks of use to see how it's still holding up, how it feels. But, overall, it was a great experience putting it together. I had said countless times already, assembling my Technisport chair, my old, outdated, discontinued model Technisport chair, the assembly was not as simple. There was a lot more elbow grease needed to pull parts together and get things to snap on. And this was so easy. Thumbs up on this. It's fantastic. So far, I definitely recommend this brand, Secret Lab, if you're looking for a chair. Stay tuned until I can, give you a better personal review on comfort level and how it, holds for like natural wear and tear. I haven't had a chance to actually use it yet, so stay tuned for that. And thank you guys, and I will catch you all later. Take care, my friends.